Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have definitely been putting this off for a hot minute. And I apologize because I definitely feel like I should have told you guys a lot sooner. But I'm telling you guys now, it's just a video that I didn't really want to film. I haven't been in the mood to film it. And I also do apologize for my content kind of being all over the place recently. Also, you're definitely going to hear Tinsley squeaking her toy because she's right in front of me. And she's looking at me and she wants me to throw it. And so she's going to start squeaking it in just a second whenever she realizes I'm not throwing it. So I'm sorry for my content kind of being all over the place. I know for a while I was doing a video Wednesday and then I vlog on Friday. And then I kind of, there was 2 weeks there where I didn't upload. And then I uploaded my bachelorette video. And then I don't think I've uploaded it in 2 weeks or maybe a week. I can't remember. But it's been a little bit since I've posted. So I am sorry for that. Life just got super crazy with my bachelorette party, my bridal shower, and then also planning this now. So it's been a little crazy, but I am back to uploading content on a regular basis. And so there will be videos on Wednesdays and then vlogs on Fridays. We'll be back to our normal schedule. So at least this Friday, I may just do a regular video. I can't decide which one it's going to be, one or the other. I don't know. You'll see whenever it goes up. But as I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, we have canceled our wedding. But we're still getting married. So we have canceled our big old wedding here in Southern Illinois. And we will be eloping with our parents and siblings in Colorado on our original wedding date, which is December 5th of this year. So, in August, at the very beginning of August, our venue contacted us and they let us know, or maybe it was the end of July. I can't remember. It was either end of July or early August. They contacted us and let us know that they will be doing 50 guests for the rest of the year. And that, basically without saying, hey, you're not having your wedding here, the woman basically, basically, she straight up told us, she's like, if I were you, I'd look for a new place because you're going to end up spending a bunch of money and you're not going to be able to have it here. She's like, basically, she's like, I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact that we will not be open on your day. So yeah, so our venue is not going to be open on December 5th, and so we really had no choice. We rushed to, both Cheyenne and myself, which Cheyenne's my brother's girlfriend, and she was also one of my bridesmaids. We called, a bunch of different places. She called a bunch of places, I called a bunch of places, I emailed a bunch of places, and we tried to find another venue, and nothing was available for December 5th of this year. And I know you guys are probably like, why didn't you just change your date? We had already gotten both of our wedding bands and we have them engraved December 5th, 2020, because we knew that we were going to get married December 5th, 2020, no matter what. Even if COVID made it to where we couldn't get married, have a normal wedding on December 5th, we were going to just go to the courthouse or whatever. We knew that we were going to get married on December 5th no matter what. So like I said, we searched for all of these different places. We searched for a different venue, but they did not have December 5th available. And it's already engraved on the bands, kind of got to make it happen. And there wasn't really any dates available in December anyways. And if there was one place that had a date available on December 5th, so I called. I think it was on a Monday I called, and they had the date available, and they wanted $8,000 for one night and to have 100 people there. So they were still charging me the $200 people rate, and that was literally just for the venue, just to have it there. It was $8,000, and I wouldn't be able to have everybody that I wanted there. It would only be 100 people. And they were still charging me for 200 people, even though they were only allowing me to have 100 people. And so I was like, I just don't think I want to do that. And then literally 2 days later, I was like, well, maybe. So I contacted them again, and December 5th was no longer available after 2 days. So I was like, all right, clearly the Lord's like, no, you're not getting married in Southern Illinois. So then we're like, okay, well, what if we rent a tent and we do it like on like my parents' land or my aunt's land, because it's all right there. My aunt, my grandma, and my mom all live right next to each other. And so I was like, we could do it there. So we looked up the prices of renting a tent. It was $10,000 to rent a tent, to rent the flooring, because it is in December and we are in Illinois and it does get very cold here and snow. We would have to rent a floor, or else like the heat and stuff, it wouldn't be able to like stay in, and so it would get really cold. So to rent a floor, to rent the tent, to rent tables and chairs, not even counting the heaters, but just that, it was 10 grand. So that's not counting the heaters that we would for sure have to rent. That's not counting bathrooms that we would for sure have to rent, because, you know, we can't have people going in the house all night. So it was just gonna be outrageous. And then literally I looked at the prices to rent like porta potties, which I mean, like, I don't want to have a porta potty at my wedding either, but I looked at the price and it was outrageous too, just to rent like a freaking toilet. And so I was like, no way. I was like, I am not paying 10 grand to just have it outside. Like, I was shook. I was like shocked. I was like, that is literally more than like any venue in Southern Illinois. And like, maybe that's not a lot to some people. Like, maybe they're like, oh wow, that's a good deal. But that is not a good deal for me. Like 10 grand to have it outside, like that's outrageous. So we kind of looked at our options, and obviously our only option was to either have it at the house, like our house, or have it at somebody else's house. And we really didn't want to do that. And we thought about having it at our house and then just having like 50 people, because I don't think we could fit more than 50 people at our house. And we kind of talked about it, and we're not really sure if this is going to be like our forever home or not. And so we really do not want to get married in this house and then end up moving and then be like, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be fine if we were planning on staying in this house forever, but like, I don't want to have like that emotional tie to it and like a whole big thing. So long story short, we made the decision to elope with our parents and siblings. So like I said, we didn't want to wait to get married. We knew that we wanted to get married December 5th, no matter what, even like with COVID and stuff, even if we just had to go to the courthouse or whatever, we knew that we wanted to get married December 5th. So that's kind of what led us into the decision to eloping. And I'm sure I'll probably get like some comments about like, you're eloping and going on vacation, in the middle of a global pandemic, and like, just, I know I'll get comments about that, but we are literally renting a big old cabin in Colorado. It's a big, huge cabin. We're all staying there, and it's going to be a really, really good time. And no one knows what's going to happen. That's why we kind of, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but we are going to be driving. Brandon and I are going to be driving, as well as my parents. His parents are flying, but we made the decision to go ahead and drive, just so we didn't have to worry about like COVID or anything like that. If like for some reason there's something going on with the airports or anything like that, we didn't want to have to worry about that, as well as the fact that like I'm gonna have my dress, and I did not want to have to worry about flying with my dress and all of that stuff. So that's what we have decided to do. If you've been, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on my channel, but before we even got engaged, we really talked about having a destination wedding in Colorado. That was something that we actually really wanted to do. We wanted to get married in Estes Park. And then whenever we looked into it, it was outrageously expensive. For 50 people, it was extremely expensive, like double, honestly, like probably even more than double what it would cost to have a wedding in Southern Illinois. And we would obviously be able to have like 200 people here at our wedding. And so like, it was just like completely out of our budget and like our price range. And we're like, no way. We're not going to spend double what we would spend in Illinois to have a fraction of the people. So we ended up not, doing that. And so I'm kind of glad that we do get to go to Colorado. We're not having like any wedding or like a venue or anything like that. We are eloping in the mountains. We are going to be having what is called an adventure elopement. So we are going to be hiking to our destination. And I know a lot of you are probably like, hiking? What? in the snow? What are you doing? It's December 5th. I know, I understand what you're saying. It's only 0.4 miles, and the view, you guys, totally worth it. Totally worth it. So it's less than half a mile. And honestly, I'm really excited to do it. I think that it's really fun. And how many people can say, oh yeah, they hiked to their wedding destination? How many people can say that they got married on a mountain? Not very many people. So I am very, very excited. I think it's going to be so much fun. And, you know, we're actually getting like a honeymoon / vacation / elopement with our family. And so I think it'll be like a really special week because we are going to be staying there an entire week. As of right now, we are not planning on having a reception like a year from now. Like, that's not what we're planning on doing. I don't know. We really don't want to do that right now, and we're planning on having kids rather soon after our wedding, and like rather early in our marriage. So we don't really want to like plan for anything like that as of right now. I think it would be cool to wait until December 5th is on a Saturday again and like renew our vows, which I already looked, and it's 6 years from now. So that may be something that we do in the future. We are going to do like a Christmas party though whenever we get back. So we're going to do a Christmas party and invite like our like close friends and family that didn't get to come out to the wedding. Obviously our family that also did get to come out to the wedding, but we're gonna just invite like our close friends and families to it. So we are gonna do a Christmas party, and so all of that Christmas decor will come in handy, and I will 100% use it. And you know, if we do end up renewing our vows in 6 years on December 5th, we'll get to use it all again. Yeah, so we've definitely spent quite a bit of money. Like my parents as well as myself have spent quite a bit of money on like Christmas decor, but thankfully it's Christmas decor and we can actually use it for Christmas, and it doesn't just like not get any use out of like normal wedding decor. So we are definitely, like I had mentioned, we're hiking to our destination and everything. So we're definitely going for like a non-traditional type of wedding type of thing. It's an elopement, not really necessarily like a wedding, but we're definitely, I guess you could call it like a micro wedding because we are having like guests, like our, you know, but we're definitely going non-traditional. We're not having like a normal reception or anything. We kind of talked about doing like a catered dinner at like our Airbnb, but I think what we're actually gonna do and what we're leaning more towards is going to a restaurant after. Either like a restaurant, like I want to go to a restaurant at some point during that day. So we may do that at the very end of the day. I thought it would be really cool to do like our ceremony and everything and then do something fun. So like maybe skiing or like snow tubing or something, just something really fun and like super like Colorado-y. So I thought that would be cool. And, so yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear. I have thought about doing like maybe like either a YouTube live or a Facebook live, so that way the people that can't come can watch it. My only issue with that is because we are going to be getting married in the mountains, I don't know if we'll have like cell reception. So if we do have cell reception, then I'll do it, and I'll just like make Cheyenne or my brother or somebody film it. And so I may do that. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I mean, no, I have decided. I mean, if we have a cell reception, we're going to do it. If we don't, then we don't. But I'm not sure if it's going to be YouTube or Facebook. It'll just kind of depend and see which one works the best, I guess. I don't know. So we're going to play that by ear. So I did still have my bachelorette party. I know I mentioned that in that video that I had gotten some comments about, you know, having a bachelorette party during a global pandemic. Yes, I did have it. Mom especially had spent a lot of money on my bachelorette party, and we could not get the Airbnb, or well, we went through Verbo, but we could not get the money back for that. They would not let us cancel. If we canceled, we would literally get zero money back. And so like, no, I was not going to get zero money back. We were very safe. We wore our masks. We followed all the CDC guidelines. So it was a great time. Really, really awesome bachelorette party. I had so much fun. Okay, second thing, I did have my bridal shower as well. I had intended to vlog that day and, you know, take a bunch of pictures and everything. And, you know, I did. And then at the end of the bridal shower, Cheyenne went through to look at the pictures and she realized I didn't put an SD card in the camera, so I didn't get anything. Real sad about that. Thankfully other people took pictures, so I'm so glad. I'm like so glad that I actually have pictures to look back on. because if I didn't, I'd be so upset. But thankfully I do have pictures. I just did not get to vlog it for you guys. And secondly, I do want to talk about like deposits and stuff, because we did not get the majority of our deposits back. So that was like a real bummer. I don't know. I get that like these small businesses have to make money and everything like that, but like also like this is a global pandemic and it freaking sucks. And we did not ask for our venue to not be open for our wedding. So it does suck. We did have like some issues with our photographer. So we did hire a like planner slash photographer out in Colorado. So she is helping me plan the entire elopement, which is amazing and a godsend because it's a lot less pressure and like stress on me. So I'm very happy for that. And then she's also like a photographer as well, like a actual elopement photographer. So she's an elopement photographer slash planner. So I did that. And so I emailed my actual photographer that I had hired here in Illinois and talked to her, and she just completely stopped responding once she realized that I had hired a new photographer and that I was not going to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for her to fly out to Colorado and stay in Colorado for our wedding. So she completely stopped responding to me, and so we never got our engagement photos or anything like that. I obviously did not get any money back from that because we had paid her some money, and so that was a real bummer. We had scheduled engagement photos 3 different times, and she canceled twice, and then we had to cancel once. I don't know. It just sucks. I'm gonna be honest. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks because we had already paid her money and we're not getting any money back. And I don't know. It sucks. I could not spend, like, I could not see spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to pay for her to fly out there and then stay somewhere on top of what I was already paying for her to actually take, like, you know, pictures. It was just going to be so expensive, and it was going to be way cheaper for me just to hire a new photographer out there and someone who actually knows the area and who can help me plan it. And so, I don't know, it sucks, but it is what it is, whatever. And so we are going to get engagement photos. We are just going to have Cheyenne take them. She's really into like photography and stuff. So it'll be really, really pretty. It'll be awesome because we've spent a lot of money on outfits. I say like a lot of money, but like we bought Brandon new clothes. It's like new clothes for, you know, life, because he needed a bunch of new clothes, but we did, you know, buy new outfits and stuff. And I really wanted some freaking engagement photos. Like, you know what I mean? And we're going to get engagement photos, considering the fact that we spent so much money on a photographer to get engagement photos and we never got them. So we are going to do engagement photos. We're doing them in October. It's almost October. So we're doing them this coming month. And I honestly am going to like it better because it's in the fall time, really pretty pictures. And I absolutely love like fall decor. Love it. And I absolutely love fall fashion. Fall fashion is my jam. I love layers. I just love it. I love the fall colors. I'm not a big fan of summer, spring. I don't like summer and spring fashion. I don't think it's that cute, honestly. But fall fashion is my jam. One good thing that did come out of it is our videographer. So we hired our videographer. She's originally from Illinois, but she no longer lives in Illinois. And so her family does live in Illinois, though, in Southern Illinois. And so she gave us like a discounted travel rate because she does have family in Illinois. And so she doesn't have to, like, you know, pay for anywhere to stay or anything. And so she just like made us pay for like a portion of her plane ticket, which was amazing. And so she was coming here and she was going to do her thing and everything. So I had contacted her and I was fully like, okay, we're just not going to get a videographer. Like, we're not going to be able to afford someone out there and like this whole entire thing, you know what I mean? And so I ended up contacting her and she was like, I have family in Colorado. And so it'll be an excuse for me to come out there. She's like, so I will literally come out there, film your wedding for no extra cost. So that's amazing. So we don't have to pay any more than what we were already paying. So I'm literally so stinking thankful for that. And I'm so excited because I love, love, love her work, and so I'm so glad that we're actually going to get to have her, because we did look at some videographers out there, but like before, like she had told us that before I even contacted her, and they were outrageously expensive, and so I'm very excited to have her. So excited. So I feel like that is it for this video. If you guys have any questions, or if there's anything in like this wedding / elopement series that you guys are wanting, you know, wedding series turned elopement, if there's anything you guys are wanting or anything like that, please let me know. Anything you guys are interested in. I do have like a wedding like / elopement haul coming up, because I have a lot of fun ideas, just because we are able to kind of, you know, pay more focus on like the little details now that we are doing, you know, this elopement, and we're obviously have very few guests coming. So I'm really, really excited for like those little details and stuff. And I'm just really excited in general. Ow. I think it's going to be a really, really good time. And I do plan on like vlogging. I think I'm going to daily vlog once we go to Colorado, I think, probably. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.